If you're working in the aerobic zone, so what the aerobic zone is when you are basically working underneath your VO2 max level and your body is able to burn oxygen as its main energy source. An example of aerobic training is when you are doing a 10-kilometer run. An example of anaerobic training is when you are doing a 100-meter sprint. The sprint you can only really keep up for about 10 seconds if you're going 100% flat out. If you are doing a 10-kilometer run, it may take people over an hour to do a kilometer run. A 10-kilometer run, depending on your fitness level, it would depend on your VO2 max level. But while you are working out in that zone, so say you're working out for an hour, you are running for an hour for 10 kilometers. Most of the energy that you are burning, you're only going to be burning energy while you're exercising. So let's say, example, it takes you an hour to run 10Ks. You're only really going to be burning energy whilst doing that hour of exercise. Whereas if you do anaerobic training, you are going to be burning calories for hours after you, even if you've done like a 20-minute session, for example. This is why HIIT training has become so popular, because you can burn a heck of a lot of calories in a quick 20-minute, 30-minute session, 45-minute session, for example, and burn more calories than what you would have if you went for a 10-kilometer run. VO2 max is the maximum amount of intensity that you can work out whilst still using oxygen as your main energy source. Anything above your VO2 max level, you are going to be predominantly burning ATP as your energy system. If you don't have lots of time to work out and you want to get a muscle building result or a power building result or a strength building result, you're going to want to be working in the anaerobic zone. If you want to get a cardiovascular result in terms of you want to look after your heart's health, or if you want to be running do a marathon or a triathlon or anything like that, you want to be training in the aerobic zone, which basically means you're mostly focusing on working your heart and you're using oxygen as your main energy source.